Scorpio, this is Amanda Nardozzi. Thanks for hopping into my little plant den here. We're keeping it warm, we're keeping it cozy. Today's reading is going to be from May 13th to May 19th. As always, drop into your heart space. Let the dust spiritually, physically, emotionally settle around and within you so that you can determine which messages are for you, which messages are for others. I will be calling up my own spirit team, my own angel guidance while we connect. And as always, if this resonates, go ahead and like and subscribe and all the things. That way you don't miss updates from me. And we're just going to get right on into it. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for casting your light of protection around me at this time. Thank you, with all of my gratitude, with all of my heart, for connecting me with the Scorpio Collective, for helping empower them, to shower them with loving guidance that they need moving forward. Okay, you guys are working on something. There's something that you're in. It's either a relationship, a business thing, like there's something you're in for the long haul. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Of course, you have ideas. Whatever this is, there are ideas coming through. You have to go the distance. Like I said, marathon, not a sprint. So this is something that you are working towards, and I don't feel like you're working towards it. I'm getting the word casually, so some of you may be opting to go a more casual approach for doing this, but I am getting slow and steady as well for you. So slow and steady being like you understand, and I think you know this already, like this is patience. So this is like needing a lot of patience to work towards this thing. This kind of like, the symbol that I'm getting is somebody who is in a romantic relationship, and it's almost like you are slowly learning to trust one another. You're taking it slow and steady with this person. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. So like I said, this is the symbol that they're giving me. So this is however apply this to however, wherever this fits. But there is something that you are working on. Some of you are taking a more casual approach, some of you, but I feel like there's like some type of diligent energy with this. So I see you like maybe going a few days and taking a step. And even if it's something you're working towards every day, you are building off of something. There's something being built here. I do feel it to be such like a steady partnership or some type of like, and again, not just a romantic connection, but even if this is like a career or like a business that you're working on, this is almost like a love affair that you're having with it. You are like slowly falling in love with it, but I think that's the goal. So if you're working towards something concrete or material, if you're working on a relationship or some type of spiritual connection of some sort, however this is, it's like Spirit wants you to think of it like a love affair, something that you are slowly getting to know, something that you are opening yourself up to. You're having like, if it's almost like needing more confidence with something, needing more confidence that this is something that it is something that brings you joy. Like, holy cow, you may have to restructure things. So under Go the Distance, we're pulling from Go the Distance now. We're going to have some tarot clarifiers. You have the Tower, so this is something that might need restructuring for. You might have had to move your whole life around just to fit this one thing in here. To go for what it is you want, or to help improve your life with this particular person, or to improve your spiritual relationship. It's almost like your perspective had to flip on its head, and you needed to have like kind of like a hanged man type of thing. I see like a hanged man perspective in this card, where looking at something at a different perspective was what was required, or needing to alter the whole foundation of your life to hold this thing in your hand. Like they're showing me the image of somebody who is holding something very dear and precious in their hands, and they're just keeping it very close, and they're cradling it, they're taking care of it. But you have a Three of Cups, and it's something to be celebrated. It's something that brings you joy. This is something that, again, it's like you're nursing it. Even if it's like, I don't know, I'm hearing actually the words nursing back to health. So this is something that might have come to you wounded, and something that you are growing, something that you are attending to, something that you are healing. You also have the Five of Swords. So this is like some areas of tension. When I see Five of Swords, I see external. So I see, I do feel like this is the sword of belief coming in. Specifically, I'm hearing that maybe you've been catering to other people's needs, and, you know, in order to nurture this thing, in order to have it more long term, in order to give this this energy, the attention that you want to give it, the love and unconditional presence that you want to give it. It's almost like you've needed to come to terms with where else you've been giving your energy. And I feel like you've recognized that you've been giving your energy to these, like, to these areas of tension, these clashes, this Five of Swords stuff. Some of you may have people or important people in your life or situations that don't quite support this relationship or love affair that you're in, be it with another person, be it with something that you were trying to cultivate and grow. But it's almost like Spirit's also saying, like, remember the adversity too that you've surmounted up until this point, and that will help bring more love and attention to this thing, because it can give you so much in return. This is a very, like, usually I get like very concrete details, but it's interesting, Scorpio, because your energy is coming to me with, like, this is a very distinct energy. So I think I am going to speak in purely energetic terms with you. So whatever this energy applies, whatever is slow and steady, whatever you are taking slow and steady, bless you, Milo. My dog is hanging out on this couch. It's really cute. Whatever this slow and steady is for you, this can be a new financial adventure, because you have the Ace of Pentacles talking about slow and steady. So this is something that you could be building up finances over time. I'm hearing like you're planning in advance, you're making moves. So planning for something that's going to support you financially long term. Sire of Swords, you're being very smart about it. So the King of Swords is somebody who maybe like over time you've accumulated a lot of wealth, and maybe you're putting that wealth to use. So like having like a small fortune or like a bigger fortune to put towards this new financial adventure. And for a lot of you, there's also like there's like a financial sense to this, but there is a transformation here with the purple butterfly. So I see you actually using like there's some type of mental clarity that you can use almost as like a, I don't want to say like a weapon or a defense, but they are showing me somebody who is armored up and ready to go. Somebody who is ready to take this on, because all the adversity that you faced up until this point has led you to have a strong mind, Scorpio. So that strong mind is going to serve you when formulating this new financial adventure or this new financial opportunity that's coming in. Or usually Ace of Pentacles is also representative of a gift that we receive from the universe, like a material gift. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like a financial like a long-term gain. I do get the sense that it's a long-term gain, but it's something to be slow and steadily built over time. But there is some Nine of Swords. There are some fears. I'm hearing like, what if it doesn't work out? I'm hearing also, what if I age out of it? So I'm not sure where that applies for some of you. But there's just an energy of, is this even the right time for this? Did I arrive at the right time? Did I wait too long? Am I not working fast enough? Like there's some pressure here to like need to get everything done today or tomorrow, but it's not like that. So I think whenever you feel that pressure, just recognize that it's the Nine of Swords at play. It's fears. So understand that this patience is required, and you are playing the long game. Like I said, go the distance. So this is something that, there are certain things that need to take place first is what's being channeled through. There are certain things that need to take place first, and this isn't information that I think me or any other psychic would be privy to. This is just, I feel like some of these things are completely left field and don't relate to this growth thing at all. They don't relate to this specific energy, but things in your life that have to change your energy in order to acquire this. That doesn't mean that you're not enough. It doesn't mean that you're not ready for it. But it's almost like that's just the divine timing. That's just the plan, right? You also have She-Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within. You don't necessarily have to identify as a female in order to relate to this card. This is literally unleashing your inner wild passions, your inner fire. So what is sitting inside? What is brewing inside? A lot of this is just recognizing that it's there. When this card pops up, it's not unleashing that energy that is trying to make manifest in your reality. So it is within, it's there. I'm hearing like, it's almost like you're trying to find the right time to do it. I don't know why I'm getting like timing in particular with you, but it's almost like I'm waiting for the right time to do it. Stop waiting for the right time. It's not ever going to feel like the right time. Spirit's just asking you to do the thing. And again, like I said, it's a slow and steady thing, but there is this tendency to wait, like wait on certain things that you want to engage with. And it's almost like they want you to fall into this energy. Bless you, Milo. They want you to fall into this energy of embracing your desires. That's what this card is all about. There is something that's been brewing within that you've been wanting to act on, but you haven't been acting on. And a lot of this, interestingly enough, so as I'm looking at the row here, we talked about the Tower, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups. We have the Five of Cups here. This is disappointment. So this is actually the fear of disappointment. You might have felt disappointed in the past, or past experiences have shown disappointment because you've expected too much. That's the thing. There's expectation here. I see you taking an opportunity or gaining momentum in something and having really high expectations for it, or wanting to have a certain outcome. And I'm hearing the phrase, I was so certain it was going to do this. I was so certain that this was going to be how I thought it would be. And I think Spirit's like, that's kind of the problem here, is that when we want to encourage you to try again. Because when you actively explore the world, when you take these experiences, when you take these opportunities, they don't want you to think in absolute. They don't want you to be certain, oh, this is it. This is it. This is my final break. This is what's going to do it for me. That's not having an open mind. That's setting yourself up for the disappointment. It doesn't mean it's never going to work out when you take it on, but life is very exciting, and it's full of surprises, and life will take you on unexpected detours. Some of them are amazing detours. Some of them don't feel too great. But it's because the expectations are so high that we're not really letting the magic unfold. And sometimes when our expectations are set so high, they will come crashing down, and it will hurt when it doesn't have to hurt. Because when we go in without expectations, it's not like we set them low. That's not what I'm saying. Just having an open mind and saying, okay, if this happens, it's cool. If not, that's okay too, because I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy how I'm expressing myself, and we'll see what comes of it. That's the attitude to have, because that's where most of your manifesting abilities will come from. A lot of it is an intention and dreaming. So a lot of it is like trying to find form for that, or trying to find some type of direction. And that's a small part of it. But it's very important, Spirit says, to go in with an open mind and open expectations. These past experiences, yes, you've had to revamp and restructure. The Tower also indicates some scary, traumatic moments that you might have had to go through. The Knight of Swords indicates fear in relation to this instability that the Tower brings. And because it's all parallel, I'm relating them all here because they're all interconnected here. But it's like, what was that? I'm sorry, my dog is making so many strange noises. Are you okay? I love you. Are you okay? I don't know if you can see his face. Hi. He's like in the shot now. Hi. Mwah. Oh, thanks for the kisses. But yes, the Five of Cups does talk about disappointment, but I do feel like this is more of a fear, and the Spirit's like, bring your expectations down, because we want you to enjoy, we want you to experience, and when you don't have expectations, and when you have that open mind, again, unlimited power, right? Unlimited potential here. You also have the Four of Wands, and I love how, in a row, you have the Three of Cups, the Sire of Swords, and you have the Four of Wands. Please just trust the Sire of Swords that you have, this King of Swords, this sharp mind that you have. Please trust it. You understand. You understand things. You know a little bit about the world. You've been around the block, okay? So you have a lot of these, you have a lot of understanding, and I feel like you're more knowledgeable and skillful than you feel. So the Three of Cups, yes, is very joyous. You're having a lot of fun on this journey. And then when we talk about the Four of Wands, this is another celebration card from this deck. The Four of Wands is a celebration in the home, in the family, in life in general. Shh, Milo. Shh. But not only you have the dance with the Three of Cups and the emotions, but you have the dance in the heart and the creativity and the sacral chakra as well. So this is the dance of passion. This is not only feeling comfortable and joyous, but sharing it with other people. And specifically under She-Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within, this is having other people to unleash your wild with. This is having other people to enjoy the crazy, enjoy these ambitious, wild ideas, these crazy adventures that you want to take yourself on, whatever the case may be. You have other people that are enjoying this with you. And for some of you, this is a romantic partnership or a very close friend. We talk about a soulmate bond when the Two of Cups comes up. So this other person, whoever this is, offers a sense of support for you. So whoever this person is in your life, for a lot of you, if you feel like you don't have this person, I do feel like you have some close friends or like a lover or a love interest here that is supporting you through this and that is enjoying and stoking the flames of your passion, right? But I do feel like it's, if you don't relate to having somebody else who that's what I'm picking up on, is like a supportive path. But this is a general reading. If you feel like you don't have that someone, this is really just looking to your higher self and your divine, your God, your universe, your source, your love. And you're sensing the spiritual support that you're being given, and you're like, holy cow, yes. And you feel the celebrations around you spiritually. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting with that. We're going to look at the strength heart challenge with this. So the strength is intuition and downloads. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my dog is kind of whining a little bit in the background. I have to give him attention in a second and figure out what he wants. Intuition and downloads. So I do feel like I'm talking to an intuitive collective. I do, you know, and I mean, that's kind of silly to say because you're at a tarot reading. So obviously, duh, you're intuitive, right? I say drop into your intuition all the time. So I'm, you know, but it's almost like there's like a snap download that's happening almost. So some of you could be strengthened by this information that's coming in, or feeling strong and supported because you are getting an influx of divine information. So this is something that you would be experiencing right now or about to experience. What's coming up from the heart is ease and grace. So even though things are a little challenging, this is the card that comes up when we do have to take things a little slow and steady because things are a little rocky right now. It is talking about being the water and flowing around the rocks, not necessarily pushing them or going over them or trying to force anything or trying to make these rocks go away. We just flow around our obstacles the best that we can, because a lot of these, like, it's almost it's kind of following that Buddhist quote, this too shall pass, you know. So let's see what the challenge here is. I do feel like, again, ease and grace is something that you're already prone to do. It's something like, you know, I understand I can't rock the boat here too much. I'm just going to flow with the water and see where it goes. I do feel like that's kind of the sense here. Some of you may even have to be working hard for a little bit before this thing manifests, but again, I see it being a joyous path. The challenge here is cutting the cords. So I'm hearing you can't erase the past. That's not what this card is saying. You can't erase the past. You can't erase the experiences that you've had, but they do need you to detach emotionally from them and not, I'm hearing like not live in it. I see your head keep looking, especially when it's over this 5 of Cups here and a lot of the fear and the Tower with the 9 of Swords. And there's just a lot of energy being put in past experiences when you've grown so much since then. I see somebody who has, like, maybe we were like a Knight of Swords before, but you've upgraded to a King of Swords. You're established. You know what you're doing. You have learned, and I'm hearing like you have come so far and you have journeyed so far. Don't let the past keep you there. Don't let the past keep you stuck, because you've learned a lot up until a certain point, right? So that being said, let's roll some dice for you, Scorpio. We have 520. I'm pulling from Angel Numbers by Kyle Gray, and we'll see if there's any other messages before I send you on your way. Your connection to God is stronger than ever. Welcome home to love. Aw. One more time. Your connection to God is stronger than ever. Welcome home to love. Apply God how you see fit. Universe, love, source, whatever. Welcome home to love. And again, I feel like you'll be feeling this more through your intuition and downloads that you're receiving, either through rest at night, through your meditations. Honestly, I get my intuition and downloads sometimes while I'm doing these channels, and all of a sudden I'm like, holy crap, I have to do that reading. Or there's just a sudden like urge or like a strong like knowing that just puts itself in, and I'm like, oh wow, okay, so that needs to happen. Or like I could be doing the dishes or taking a shower or doing something, you know. And then a lot of people get downloads in the shower. So like creatives and stuff, they say, I'll get my best ideas from the shower. That's because they're getting downloads in the shower, you know. So that being said, Scorpio, I hope this helps you in some way. As always, like and subscribe, all the things. And if you want to learn tarot, go follow my Instagram. I also give out personal readings down on amandanardozzi.com. So that being said, I love you, I love you, I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.